In the quiet corners of our lives, where disappointment settles in, we often find ourselves wrestling with a deep, silent pain. It's a suffering that words struggle to express, a strong desire for something that remains just out of reach. Today, on November 10th, 2025, let's turn our hearts to a story from long ago, the story of a woman named Hannah. When Hannah finally entered the temple at Shiloh, she didn't arrive with a carefully prepared speech or a polite request. She came with the whole, messy truth of her broken heart. This is the first step to praying through our pain: radical honesty. She was deeply distressed and prayed to the Lord, weeping bitterly. She didn't pretend to be strong. She didn't hide her despair behind religious words. She poured out her soul before God, like a drink offering, a complete emptying, holding nothing back. She allowed her raw emotions, her sorrow, her anger, her sense of unfairness, her desperate longing, to spill out in the presence of the divine. God doesn't invite our polite selves. He invites our real selves. You can say, "God, I'm so angry." You can confess, "I feel forgotten." You can simply cry without words. Hannah's prayer wasn't a one-time event. The scripture says, year after year, Hannah kept praying. She stayed, her lips moving silently. Eli mistakenly thought she was drunk. It's a relationship, continually turning and returning to God, even when heaven seems silent. Perseverance expresses deep trust and reliance. Cultivate a rhythm of returning. Lord, I'm still here. I still need you. The form matters less than the faithfulness. Each return reshapes the heart and builds endurance. She lingered because she needed His presence. Our ultimate hope isn't the resolution of pain, but the presence of the one who walks with us. At the heart of her prayer, Hannah made a vow. Lord Almighty, if you will only look on your servant's misery and give her a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life. This wasn't bargaining. It was ultimate trust and letting go. Moving from "fix this for me" to "may this serve your glory." If you give me this job, may I serve with integrity. If you heal me, may I comfort other sick people. Go in peace. May God grant you what you have asked. She had poured out, persevered, and placed her request into loving hands. This is where true peace is found. The most immediate fruit of Hannah's prayer was internal. She ate, and her face was no longer downcast. Nothing had changed outside. Everything had changed inside. Peace is not the absence of problems, it's the presence of God. Honesty, perseverance, letting go. A space where God's peace enters. Sometimes the answer is no or wait. Sometimes the healing is for the soul. Prayer reorients from the size of the problem to the greatness of God. God remembered Hannah. Samuel was born and she dedicated him. Start with honesty. Keep the rhythm of returning. Practice confident release. You can leave without a solution in hand, but with peace in your heart. That is the lasting promise of prayer.